Let's start the topic on page 22 and 23. Here the question is, what do all acids and all bases have in common? As we know all that, all acids have hydrogen ion on or hydronium ion on adding water, as well as all bases are having hydroxyl ion on adding water. Hydronium ion formula H3O plus, hydroxyl ion formula OH minus. We can say that all acids form hydrogen ion or hydronium ion after adding water. This is most important. On addition of water only acid form ion. In concentrated acid, no more water is added, so no more ions are formed. How will you prove that dilute solution having ion? By activity 2.8 help you to identify whether the solution is having ion or not. Here you are going to take acid solution in water. That means acid with water in a container. And place 2 nails on the cork like this. Now connect 2 nails to the battery with the help of copper wire. In between the circuit, you are going to connect a bulb. Now battery is on. What do you observe? Bulb will glow. Because in the solution, ions are present. Because we added acid with the water. I told you, and adding water to the acid, definitely they form hydrogen ions. Here hydrochloric acid is taken, so you will get hydrogen ion and chloride ion. Likewise, you are going to do the same activity with the glucose. Will the bulb glow? Instead of hydrochloric acid, you take glucose with water. Will the bulb glow? No, because no more ion is present in glucose. On adding water also, they don't produce ions. Since no more ions are present, the bulb don't glow. They are called bad electrolyte. You repeat this activity with alkali, NaOH or KOH, calcium hydroxide. Same thing will happen. Bulb will glow because you added water to the base or alkali. So they produce hydroxyl ion and the metal ion. So definitely the bulb glow because they are good electrolyte. Now let's move on to activity 2.10. It explains how to dilute the concentrated acid. First, you take a beaker and with some water. Then add concentrated sulfuric acid through the side of the test tube drop by drop. You should not add water to the acid. You should add acid to the water. Because after adding, this reaction is an exothermic reaction. They liberate heat. So, because of heat formation, the beaker may break and splash. The solution will splash out on the face. It is too dangerous. So, it has to be diluted by adding acid to the water. In the beaker, what you have to take? Water. Then you have to add acid slowly. But remember one thing, when you add acid to the water, the concentration of hydronium ion per unit volume will be decreased. So keep in mind, diluting the acid is an exothermic reaction. They liberate large amount of heat on adding acid to the water.